Hello, it is Saturday and we got called unexpectedly into work for a few hours. So that's what we are on our way to do. And we thought we might as well take you guys with us because we were planning on vlogging today, so here we are. We don't work behind the counter too much anymore just because the behind the scenes of running 4 businesses is quite a lot, as you might imagine, and takes up a lot of our time. We work like, I don't know, 60 plus hours every week. And we're just on call all the time. So we try to avoid it when we can, but today duty calls, so we're gonna go in. It is always nice. We do like to do it every once in a while, just like have our, be hands-on. It's easier for us to also see like if there's anything we need to fix or just kind of take stock of everything, which we're in there quite a bit, like multiple times a week. But it's nice to actually work and just, I don't know, because you get a different perspective when you're actually working.
That's true.
So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna only work for a few hours because we have some other things going on this evening, so that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing! I got a haircut.
Yeah, you got a haircut. Doesn't it look nice?
I feel handsome. Smells like G-nails in here.
Yeah, it does. Oh, I'm tired. So to start, we usually split it up if we're working together. I'll set up the bar and Austin usually sets up the food in the back. So, you want to do that? Okay. Everybody, if you're a bartender, you've definitely experienced this. I feel like everyone sets up their well area a little bit differently. I like to have a lot of these mats so I can have lots of room for all my garnishes and my drinks. But some people don't, so I put up as many as I can. Although actually we don't have enough for this, so because we have to set up the second well because it's a weekend. I'm sure you've heard of like well drinks before, which is basically like the lowest and the cheapest spirits that you have. So like a well gin and tonic is like your cheapest gin with tonic basically. So a well refers to you keep your cheapest spirits usually in your little rack thing. I'll show you the shelf. But see this, you keep them right there. But we learned at a conference, like cocktail thing that we went to, that that's a mistake that bars do. It's actually better if you just put whatever you use the most in your well rack. So it's not always our cheapest stuff, it's the stuff that we use the most, which makes sense. And then obviously the really expensive stuff is on the back shelf. But even if we use that a lot, we would probably put it in there because then it's just right there and it's easy to grab. Like for things like bartending or at a coffee shop or something, like the simplest thing can make the biggest difference. So these are all of our like bar tools, and we just got these the holders for them, and we used to have ones that were a little bit thinner and they would always get knocked over when we'd reach into them and they wouldn't fit all the stuff. But these don't knock over and they spin. And all of our bartenders were so excited about it, and we were excited about it too because it's like a game changer. It's something so simple. Morning. It is first thing in the morning, just woke up. Today it's Monday and I am going to be working from home today, so I thought I would show you guys kind of what that looks like for us. To start, when I first wake up, I try to do tasks that aren't super work focused while I have my coffee and breakfast. So I start with journaling. So I've been trying to journal a little bit more. I am not very good at just free writing, so I've been doing a prompt journaling. So it's 3 prompts. It's 3 things you're thankful for, 2 things you're looking forward to, and then 1 thing you're going to accomplish today. And then they encourage you to free write after that. So I usually do a little bit of free writing, just what I'm feeling and stuff. So I find it's a really good way to start my day off with a good mindset of like being thankful for things and thinking about things you're grateful for, or that you're looking forward to, and something you're going to accomplish today. Even on the weekends, it's like, what can I accomplish today that's going to make my day feel better? So I've really enjoyed that. And then after I journal, I will do things that aren't related to work, so just kind of get my mind ready for the day. So like today I'm looking at flights to go to Hawaii to visit some friends and family, so that's fun. So I'll usually do something like that, or when I was helping out with a bachelorette party, I would like take the morning, I would call it like breakfast and batch, so I would plan parts of the bachelorette party while I'm eating breakfast. Again, just like something to kind of get my mind starting to work without like going straight into working. I find that works really well for me. And I can get things off my to-do list that I need to. This week does look a little bit different because a lot of times I'll start first thing in the morning, I'll go work out. I'll go for a run or whatever and then do all these things. But I just ran a marathon last week, so I'm still in like recovery mode, so I probably will do some sort of movement today. But with marathon training, it's like very like rigid training schedule, at least for the most part. I kind of slacked a little bit in there, but you have to get a certain amount of miles in every week, so it's like I was conscious about it all the time about how much I needed to run. So I'm enjoying kind of letting my body decide what we're gonna do and like what I'm feeling like. Okay, I just finished my journaling and my like morning simple tasks. So I am going to get started on real work. I am not someone that needs to like put on real clothes and makeup and stuff to be productive while working at home. But I do like to, after I do all my morning stuff, I go wash my face, I brush my hair, brush my teeth, put on maybe like not my pajamas. I'm still wearing sweats, so it's not too much of a step up, but it is like a little bit different than what I was doing before. Just kind of sort of get myself more like ready for the day, but again, I don't feel like I need like that sort of motivation to get things done personally. Today is Marketing Monday is what I like to call it. So I'm working on all things marketing. So I'm going to do social media, schedule posts for all of our various businesses, and then work on getting Facebook events ready for any events that we have coming up, because we always have events on the docket, and then coming up with new events, and then creating promotional content for those. And what else is on the agenda today? Honestly, that's gonna take up a lot of the day because that's pretty time consuming for all the businesses. So, and then making sure we are promoting, like boosting ads on Facebook and Instagram and stuff, because we get a lot of reach. We get really good reach for those, so I'll make that a priority always. And then also responding to any emails I have specifically about marketing. Like we're dropping one of our marketing partnerships that we have right now. It's like a coupon that gets mailed out, and we just haven't really seen the return on it that we wanted to for our investment, because it's pretty pricey. So we are going to stop that. So I'm going to email that gentleman. So for scheduling posts, I've been using a website called Social Bee. It's like a subscription. It's not that expensive, but I don't remember exactly how much it is, because we can put I think up to four accounts on there. Like accounts meaning we can have Facebook and Instagram for 4 accounts, which is really great. So that really saves me a lot of time being able to schedule all of those. So I'll just kind of show you what that looks like. So this is kind of what it looks like when I'm getting ready to do a post. So I basically just select which account I want it to go under, and then I pick the different pictures for it. And we went to our businesses and we took photos of all of them, and then I edited them in Lightroom. So I have like a stock of photos to use, which is nice. And then I usually Google like caption ideas for cocktail bars or caption ideas for axe throwing bars, and I also follow a lot of cocktail bars and axe throwing bars on Instagram and stuff, so I will like steal ideas from them, get inspiration from, I should say. Yeah, so that's usually how I do that. And then also on Mondays, since it's the day that I sit down and do this, I usually won't have anything scheduled for Mondays, and I'll post a reel on the different accounts on Monday, because none of the softwares that are affordable for scheduling social media posts that I've seen, you can't schedule reels yet. So you have to post them manually. And so since I'm already doing it on Monday, I just kind of make that what I do. So again, here are some of these photos. Not all of these are edited, but this is kind of what that looks like. And then for the hatchet house, got these kind of photos. And again, some of these are edited and some of these are raw. Something I've always struggled with is organizing things like this. So I really need to get better about organizing photos and videos and stuff. And we use Canva for our like marketing materials usually, because we have the premium version, but it's still really cheap. It's like $10 a month and it's super easy to use. So we do this. So I'll go ahead and make all the like event banners for Facebook, and then I'll make up some like Instagram photos and stuff to use for promoting our stuff. It is now Thursday. We are currently headed to two things. We have an event at our after hours, our bar tonight, one of the bars, and then we also have a networking event for young professionals. So we are doing those things. Right now we are actually headed to
the print store.
The print store to pick up some papers for our event. Neither of us really like networking events.
I hate them.
But just because, I don't know, luckily we know most of the people there usually, just because we network, so we do know people. So we never like have nobody to talk to, but you're supposed to talk to people that you don't already know. That's kind of the point of networking events. So these things are important when you have a small business, because people will use you for different things. Like we've gotten some party deals out of this for the Axe Throwing Bar and for after hours, and people are like, oh, we'll host our Christmas party with you guys, you know, things like that. So it makes a big difference, even if it's not always ideal.
True.
And we're hoping to drum up some business for our event tonight at the first event. So that's the plan. We just finished the networking event. We did pretty good. I think you guys would be proud of us.
I talked to like 3 people. That's better than I did last time.
We met multiple people, which is kind of handed out some business cards. Our business partner for the Axe Throwing Bar is really big on networking events, and he always suggests that we try to give out 3 business cards for every event and try to get 3 business cards. So I got one and gave one, but we were also only there for an hour because we gotta go. So I think we're gonna go get some food now because we're pretty hungry, and then we're gonna go to our bourbon tasting event. What should we eat?
I don't know. Chiba Hut?
Something nearby.
Oh, Chiba Hut.
Well, we will decide and let you know. We chose to eat at Chiba Hut, which is a sandwich place. I got the Power Plant. It's veggies, hummus, and guacamole. It's very yummy.
I got a chicken bacon ranch.
The opposite of mine. We just got home from our bourbon tasting event at After Hours. It didn't go exactly the way we wanted it to. It just wasn't as big of a turnout as we were expecting. So these events like this are kind of hard. Events like this are kind of hard because you know that feeling when you're having like a birthday party and you hope people come? It's kind of like that for us, like every other week.
All the time. Yeah,
where we put on these events that we're not really sure, you know, because we're always trying new things. And so it's like, I hope people come, and people are interested on Facebook and stuff, and people say they're going to come, but you never really know until it's happening. So you're like, you know, you just hope for the best. So it can feel like a little bit like rejection every time. It's like we're really putting ourselves out there with some of these events. So it didn't go as well as we were expecting, but it was still fun. We went, and we did have people turn out. So.
Oh yeah, we had people, but we're going to extend it to the weekend.
Yeah, it's just a reality of being an entrepreneur. You know, sometimes you just hope people come to your business even sometimes. So
it's true.
Just the way that it is.
It's true.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow's Friday.
So
what do we have going on tomorrow?
We have Friday Fest, and I have to go to Fort Morgan tomorrow. Well, we think we're going to turn in, so we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. Say goodnight, Arlo.
Good night. Good night, everybody. I'll see you later. Oh man, you guys smell nice. Good morning! I have been gone for the last 2.5 hours. I just ran out to Fort Morgan, like I said earlier, and now we are actually headed to the Hatchet House, because today's Friday Fest, also, like mentioned. We're gonna go stock some coolers, and we just got word from the city government that we have to change our setup for the evening. So we have to go and brainstorm that, which is super annoying. We've done it the same way for the last 3 years, and it's never been an issue. And all of a sudden, now it's a problem, which is very, very frustrating and annoying. But we're gonna go figure it out. Arlo, how you doing back there, pal?
The best part about owning your own business is that you get to take your dog with you to work whenever you want. So Arlo gets to tag along. We are getting the coolers ready for the event. So I don't know if we explained this already, but Friday Fest is like they call it a Go Cup event. So they block off the main street in downtown Greeley, and you can basically take cocktails around the street. So it's kind of like how Las Vegas is, or New Orleans, whatever. You can just walk around with alcohol. So, and they always have live music and like vendors outside that sell food and stuff. So it's a ton of fun. And our Hatchet House, our axe throwing bar, is right on that main strip. So we get a ton of traction from that. So we do, during that, we do our 10 throws for $5. So people love that. So they're in and out pretty quick. And then we sell alcohol out on our patio. So we're getting the coolers ready for that because it's kind of a big undertaking for the staff to do, and we are not going to be here tonight, so we're getting it ready for them to do for that.
It's Miller time!
This is the cooler setup, and Arlo Bean.
Chunky boy.
So we're gonna fill these up.